Florida. Rise and shine, campers. It's a brand new day.
What a lovely morning.
Good morning, starshine.
You seem happy this morning.
Morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in early.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local. Live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Notes in here yesterday.
It's enough of that positivity, for God's sakes. I won't stand for it.
Yeah!
Willie make me sweat.
Yeah!
Still in the hot tub.
Yeah!
Willie make me wet.
Yeah! Baby. Welcome to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Today, I want you to listen up. I'm going to be advertising it all day. About the second call or whatever. I don't care what number. When you call us today during the Alabama update, it's so important, it's so big. We're going to interrupt the Alabama update. We're going to give away a pair of Gulf Coast Jam tickets.
Ooh.
Not just one, but a pair at 8 o'clock. And then during the Auburn FSU update at 8:15, we're going to also give another pair of Gulf Coast Jam tickets. I think they're valued anywhere between, I think they're $400 a piece. $350, $400 a piece. So we're giving away close to $800 today to our wonderful listeners. So don't forget, everybody wants to go to Gulf Coast Jam. You're going to go free from ESPN Northwest Florida.
Normally, I'd say if you're giving something away during the Alabama update, it meant there was no news.
That's
and you need to cover, but this is a big prize.
I didn't do as much.
Yeah, this is a big prize.
A little bit of both.
Yeah,
a little bit of both.
All right.
Speaking, I got to have help from you guys, okay? We got pushed back on something yesterday. We did the Mount Rushmore of coaches, and I'm going to disqualify one. And this is what we came up with. This is just an opinion, but we got some pushback from it at J. Michael's restaurant. We got two for sure are in. I think the third one's pretty good. I think you'll all agree with the third one too. We're going to take out Newt Rockney, and because he did not coach near as long. These other guys coached twice as long as he did, even though his record was incredible. Back when there weren't many teams playing, different world back then. But anyway, Paul Bear Bryant is on there. Nick Saban is on there. Two guys won more national championship than anybody else. Tom Osborne was the third. We went through it, debated it. We put him up there at third. My question to you guys, we're going to take off Newt, and we thought about it, and the main ones people were talking to me about is really going to be between, and you bring up somebody else if you want to, and we can talk about it.
I think I know who you're going to bring up.
Bobby Bowden and Joe Paterno.
Yeah, right.
Now, the scandal might hurt Paterno being on any kind of Hall of Fame or any kind of Mount Rushmore. He did get his wins given back by the NCAA. Bowden did not. National championships, they both, I think, had two. Osborne had three. My first question is, are you guys both okay of all the coaches out there, the three for sure being, I know for a fact, Bryant and Saban.
Yeah.
But what about Osborne? Is everybody okay with Osborne?
So, there's a couple things I want to do. Look, first of all, let me say this. If you want to take Newt Rockney off, I understand that. I wouldn't say you only take him off for longevity. Because if you look at the real Mount Rushmore, Abraham Lincoln wasn't president as long as them others.
Yeah.
That he belongs. So its impact you had and the impact Newt Rockney had was pretty hard to argue. So, but I'm okay leaving him off. But I wouldn't do it just for time served. To me, we talked about this one day. I would certainly have Bryant Saban. I'd have Bobby Bowden as a clear number 3.
Okay.
Because of
you okay with that?
Yeah.
Not just 2 national championships. The fact that he was top 3 at the end of the year, 11 straight years? 14 straight years. And
he took over a nothing program.
Yes, and the impact of he moving to the ACC helped build that entire conference. So the overall impact to college football, I think he had outweighs Tom Osborne. It's not to belittle Tom. To me, Tom Osborne, Joe Paterno, Rockney, maybe Bud Wilkinson. There's a couple more guys. It's a hard conversation for 4 for me.
John McKay, USC.
Yeah, I think you can put John McKay. You can put Woody Hayes in there. I wouldn't put Bo in there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Woody Hayes was the third one for sure.
See, I'd have Bobby at 3.
Okay.
That's
right.
me personally.
Okay.
I think overall
That's
impact to
That's
the
good.
game.
That's good.
But I think it's really crowded at 4,
let's stay
and it's
there.
hard
Let's
to
stay
go
there.
wrong with any of those guys.
We got Bowden, Saban, and Bryant.
Yeah.
Glenn, I'm putting Woody Hayes in over the rest. Over Joe Paterno. Never had a scandal. Woody Hayes has got to be on there, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I just, when they didn't give Bowden his games back, he had nothing to do with what happened. And the thing was, they gave Joe his back. And
all right, so we have rewritten our history from yesterday. So
we just dynamited half of the mountain.
We're gonna go for sure's. The for sure guys is Bowden, Saban, Bryant, and Hayes. That's our 4, correct?
Yeah.
And honorable mention would be Paterno and.
We'll put them on the back of the mountain.
Yeah, they can go to the back. All right, now
facing the other
let's switch
direction.
gears, and now we were talking about this. We got talking about Spurrier, how he changed the SEC. If you're just going to do the Mount Rushmore of SEC, you already know 2 of them are Saban and Bryant. I would say Spurrier's number 3 in the SEC.
The impact he had on the SEC is pretty inarguable. He obviously doesn't have the amount of national championships that the other guys have.
Who would be 4? I would go Neyland.
Neyland probably. You can make an argument for Vince Dooley, I think.
One national championship, 25 years, yeah.
I mean, Neyland didn't win more than 1.
I thought he won 5.
No. If you start getting
J.C.
into
Penney's,
the hostess national championships or something like that.
Look that up,
I mean,
see
look,
if
if you're talking about that, Johnny Vaught should be in there. What's his name at Arkansas? Broyles. No, I think Neyland's ahead of them. Look, I know you don't want this to be. Well, you probably would, and I probably would. You could make a case Frank Thomas or Wallace Wade should be on
true.
there
with
their
way back.
thing.
You're
It's
right.
just you don't want 4 from Alabama, obviously.
You're right.
LSU really hasn't had one that's
Charlie
been
Mack,
there long enough.
Charlie Mack, but he didn't win it.
Yeah, I
did
mean,
did he ever win it? Did he win one national
I don't
championship?
think so. But yeah, like LSU, it was always a different person every time. Auburn, no.
Shug would be Auburn or Pat Dunn.
No, I just don't think so. Not at that level. Florida wouldn't have another one there. Georgia wouldn't have another one there.
They go, yeah, Woody Hayes didn't have a scandal. What about the kid running down the sideline from Clemson?
I thought that was a pretty good tackle.
That was a good hit. That was good. I enjoyed that. Yeah.
That's all what he was doing. He was trying to show his players how to give a forearm shove.
Come out of your legs, wrap up. Yeah, that was perfect technique.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably go General Neyland, as much as I hate saying that.
All right,
but
Glenn,
But I do think you can make a case for Dooley.
You're older.
Thanks.
You covered it a long time. You know these guys. Vince Dooley, I didn't have him on there because 25 years, 1 national champ. Kirby's been there half that time.
Played for another one.
Kirby one day will be on there, I think, if he stays long enough. He's already got more wins than Vince Dooley. I mean, national championships than Vince Dooley in half the time. Who would you have as your 4 SEC coaches?
Gosh, I don't. It's hard to distinguish because you got so many back in the 60s, 50s, and 60s that really ran
20s
the
and
program.
30s, like he said. But
right.
the Alabama guys, Wallace Wade, Coach Thomas.
So
Thompson.
Well,
It has to be Saban.
yeah,
has
Wally
to be
Butts.
Bryant.
We go to Georgia Tech, Wally Butts, in those guys.
Randy, you know anybody else you would add?
Nope, that's going to about wrap it up.
I'm looking.
Thank you for your input. That's good.
So here's another thing too. If you go back to coaches that really made an impact, you got to put. And he wasn't Division I, but Eddie Robinson.
But we ain't talking about it. We're talking about the SEC.
I know that, Coach. I'm just
SEC.
saying.
I'm looking through this list.
Yeah.
It's
So you
all
got-
the same.
It's got to
one.
be Spurrier. It's got to be Bryant, Saban. And I got hit up yesterday about why didn't y'all mention
I mean,
Spurrier?
Urban won,
'Cause
too.
He didn't. Spurrier wasn't there long enough to be on the Mount Rushmore of college football altogether. I don't think. I love him. I'd put him up there, but I just
4 national titles for Neyland. But again, I don't. Here's the most impressive stat for him.
I thought it was 5. It's 4.
Here's the most impressive stat for him. And look, 38-39. So it wasn't during the war. It was a little before it.
Yeah.
They shut out 17 consecutive opponents. That's pretty impressive.
And Bear Bryant never beat him.
Yeah.
When he was in Kentucky. Yeah, we're going to go with those 4. I think that's the 4 we should go with. I think they're outstanding. Spurrier, let's go back to Spurrier. He won 2 national championships. I can't remember.
Urban won 2.
Now Tennessee won 5. I thought it was all. No, Philip Fulmer won 1. You're right. You're right. But anyway, the last one about the Mount Rushmores we were talking about. We got into about the running backs all time. We finally ended up with Emmett as number 4. Barry Sanders. You're
talking total college football.
Yeah, college football. I would say, yes, definitely him. Bo, Herschel, and you guys, y'all don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. You could even mention OJ.
I'll be honest. In college, I wouldn't have Emmett on the list.
You would not?
No.
Who would you have over Emmett?
Barry Sanders would be number 1.
Yeah.
Bo.
Yeah. Herschel. Who's 4?
Probably OJ.
Yeah. See, I was.
Yeah, I mean, really, probably OJ. I mean, you could make a case for Earl Campbell.
Right.
Ooh.
What about Eric Dickerson and those?
Yeah, but you got to pick one.
I know, but
I didn't even think about Earl
OJ.
Campbell. Now Earl Campbell was something else.
Archie Griffin won 2 Heismans.
The only person to ever do that.
Golly, he was good.
But I don't think he was good as OJ. I don't think he's good as Earl Campbell.
No. I wouldn't have Emmett on the college list, though.
Okay, Emmett's out.
I think so.
Glenn, put somebody in. We let one kicked out. You got to put somebody in.
Well,
Earl,
let's see.
OJ.
You know what though? If you go back to here we go, the body of work. You got to go back. You got to go back to. I think you have to go back to OJ. It's not.
Okay.
It's before all that other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
We
and
can
then
go with
look what he did when he went into the pros too. So.
All right. So
I tell you the one the old timers were saying he didn't win the Heisman. There were a lot of reasons why. Most of them weren't good. How about Jim Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Johnny Majors said Jim Brown should have won it over him or Paul Hornung.
Who was the running back from Pitt that was so good?
Tony Dorsett.
What about him?
Or at Pitt, it was Tony Dorsett,
Yeah.
as Jackie Sherrill told me.
Yeah.
He's good. Ernie Davis. I mean, there's a lot of
Davis,
guys you
yeah.
could bring back into it. George Rogers was unbelievable. Hell, Derrick Henry was unbelievable. You
Yeah,
know?
I
I
feel
mean,
like
Derrick
Derrick.
just didn't – he wasn't the key back every year because Alabama always had one.
Yeah, he had that 1 year where he broke every record.
But that
in the
being
SEC.
said, Barry Sanders really wasn't the starter until late in his junior year because Thurman Thomas was in
Yeah.
front of him.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's still the best I ever
I just
saw.
know we got 3 I think you can feel comfortable
Yeah.
with. Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson.
I'd go OJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Again, this is our opinion, not.
Yeah, nobody's right, nobody's wrong. But I tell you what, boy, they hit me up yesterday about
Yeah.
that they wanted Bowden on there for sure, and I agree. I understand that. I do. All right, let's talk about some of our great people. We got I wish I could remember the name of it.
We can Mount
Anyway.
Rushmore everything today and just do that.
Give me a second. All right. Give me a second. You know, I like the concept of this. You're down here, or you live here. It doesn't matter. You're down here, you're fishing, you brought your boat down, you brought your camper down, or you just brought your boat. It breaks down. Or you got one at the house, and you don't want to take it to Marina. You got to call. You got to make an appointment. What about if they come to you? They come to your
Like
place,
that.
they fix it there on site. You go out and do your normal day activities, you come back home, you pay them, you're done. And what's so great about this, Florida Maine Marine Service Consulting, Jermaine Allen, they can come to your place, they fix it. He didn't have the overhead of a big marina, so his prices are not near as high. So that's what we got to start doing, and I'm going to get Jermaine in here pretty soon. Look that up. If you got a boat, needs to be serviced, needs to be worked on, you don't have to take it to Marina anymore. Just call Jermaine Allen. They'll come out, and they'll fix it right there on site. You can't beat that. I love that idea. I think it's going to take over pretty good. I really do. And another thing we know that takes over extremely well, that is beef over braised in Lynn Haven. Pat Purnell, the city commissioner over there, is incredible. If you're in Lynn Haven, today, 10 wings inside for $9.99. Go check it out. You'll absolutely love it. The place to watch the World Series of college softball starting tomorrow. And then we got baseball cranked up on Friday, Saturday. That's the place to go watch it. Now, we're already down there. I think your name's on that wish list, right? Are you right?
Yeah.
Go see Russ, Amber, and Patrick, David Adams, Designer Jewelry.
Yep.
You can put your name on the list. You can tell your wife, hey, go down and look at that board. Or tell your husband, get in and look. I wrote something down. Go look at it. They'll know what to get you. They got the estate sale going on this entire month. They got some great merchandise. Go check it out. Russ, Amber, Patrick, love you guys. We'll be right back. Don't forget 7:30, Dr. Ward. And today, 8 o'clock, give us a call. A pair of Gulf Coast Jam tickets. You're going to have a great time. Keith Urban will be performing Thursday night. I don't know the rest of them. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN
No, I'm not
Northwest
going to be
Florida.
a performer.
Wake up with ESPN Northwest Florida. The Coach James Hale Show drags you out of bed weekdays 7 to 9.
They're going to allow beer sold at the new sports complex, yet we can't have a cold beer on the beach. Yeah.
Then for the ride home, the fastest 2 hours on radio. The Sports Blitz with Paul Wilson.
You better hope you're ready.
Morning drive and the afternoon commute are live and local on the Gulf Coast. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your weather forecast on this Wednesday. A possibility of thunderstorms and very light rain this afternoon. An evening with a moderate breeze around 13 miles per hour coming out of the south, and temps near 82. Tonight we will have mostly clouds and light showers and be warm at 76. A variety of some clouds and light showers tomorrow and a high 83. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Get ready to discover new adventures this summer and show off your style in a brand new Kia from Bill Bird Kia. Check out the 2026 Kia K5. Its sophisticated design, smart safety features, and impressive fuel efficiency is perfect for your drive every day. Now offering 1.9% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of a new 2026 Kia K5 during the Kia Summer Sticker Sales event. Stop by for a test drive and discover the new Kia at Bill Bird Kia. Bill Bird Kia, proud to be the home of that 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillBirdKiaPanamaCity.com. Movement that inspires.
Offer from Kia Finance America for well-qualified buyers on the purchase of a new 2026 Kia Sorento or Sportage with 2083 per 1,000 financed in 48 months. Cannot be combined with other offers. Quality is limited. See dealer for complete details. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. Must take delivery from dealer stock through 6/126.
Now, it's time for your Atlanta Braves morning update, presented by Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Get clean car happy at any of the 250-plus Tidal Wave Auto Spa locations today.
Braves top the Sox in Game 1. I'm Barrett Salee, and this is your Braves Radio Network morning update.
Tidal Wave Auto Spa is the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves and your go-to car wash destination all season long. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com to find a location nearest you.
Braves top the Sox 7-6. Matt Olson with a 2-run home run in the 5th. Michael Harris the 2nd with a 2-run bomb, 423 feet to dead center in the 8th. And Spencer Strider, how about a fantastic performance? 5 innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 strikeouts as he earns the win. He improves to 3-0 on the season. Raisel Iglesias, it got tight in the 9th, but he earns his 9th save of the season. Braves looking to win the series tonight up there in Fenway. Connolly early going for the Red Sox. We saw him a couple starts ago. He went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits and 2 earned runs, struck out 6 against the Braves. Bryce Elder going for the Braves. Remember last time against the Sox, he went 8 innings, gave up 7 hits, 3 earned runs, no walks, and 3 strikeouts, but got the loss against the Red Sox. For a leadoff show at 5:30, first pitch between the Braves and the Sox, 6:45 from Fenway, and you can hear all of it on the Braves Radio Network.
Stay out of his lane and stay off his yard.
Believe me, this man is a menace. He's always drinking, starting fights.
The Coach James Hale Show live from the J. Michaels Studios.
Don't turn it off!
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
The weather was terrible for this. And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Give us a call today. 215-6290, and especially around 8 o'clock. We're going to give away a couple of Gulf Coast Jam tickets. And, again, we'll do it again at 8:15. The only way we'd interrupt the Alabama update is for those great Gulf Coast Jam tickets. Believe me, I think you guys will enjoy that. Give us a call. I want to talk about something going on right now in the panel of Florida. We got the SEC meetings going on. I love what Kirby said. Now, again, this is his opinion. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. You guys want to call in, give us your take on it, that's fine. Glenn, Brian, and if Randy wants to jump in, whatever. But Kirby made a comment. He says, we can break away from the NCAA. We have to have rules. We have to enforce rules. And we can just play our own championship within the conference. If they was to really do that, you would think they would add probably 4 more teams and have 4 divisions and then play the SEC championship. I don't know how that would work out with the contracts, with the everything else going on right now. How could you do that right now? How could you pull away right now with these contracts you're with these playoffs? Didn't ESPN, ABC have the playoffs?
Let me do this. Let me applaud Kirby for saying this. Let me applaud him. Let me clap. I'm not calling timeout. I'm clapping for him. He's right in the sense that they have the ability to break away. He's right in the sense that they do have to have rules and all that. Now, getting this group of people to agree on what all those rules should be is the sticking point. That's where everything gets tricky. It's easy to agree on the macro stuff. It's the details that'll get you. So no, I like picking at Kirby, but I think he's right, and I think I like that he's using his voice because he has a loud one, and I do think, generally speaking, he comes at this from the right end of things. I don't think he's as self-serving as some others are in different things. Look, he's obviously going to make sure and take care of his team in his conference, but I do think he cares about the broader picture of college football, and I think all that is a warning shot. He's saying this would be better if we could do it under the framework we have now, but if you guys don't get off your butt, we'll just go out and do our own thing.
Yeah.
And I think he's right about that.
And I wouldn't be surprised if the SEC one day pulls away from the NCAA. I really don't. Glenn, what's your take? I wouldn't, you know what, to be honest with you, if they would have rules, control the transferring, they got to get the money under control somehow. Somehow, some way, they got to do that. How they're going to, I don't have the answer. Well, I do, but nobody will listen to me.
I don't have as much of an issue with capping the money. It's the transferring.
Yeah,
that's the issue for me.
Yeah,
because I'm not overall a fan about capping money like that, because I don't think you should cap coaches' salaries. Look, if somebody's willing to pay you this, that, or the other, then you should be able to get it. So I don't have an issue with that. The transfer thing, though, I do think needs to be taken under control.
Yeah, but they got to do something with NI. They need to do the NI money the right way. Take the recruiting out of it. I did hear that Alabama said they're not paying kids to come to take official visits. They're not doing it. And they try to get the deal reached before they even come take an official visit. I think you got to start doing that also. Right. We got a caller. Rob. I can't see. What's that say?
Lynn Haven Rob.
Lynn Haven Rob.
Just
good morning, Robbie. What's up, buddy?
Good morning. Good morning. Not only is it Gator Day, now y'all just going to take everything up and go to the SEC.
Man, what are you doing? I love hearing that voice.
Rob, we put Bowden back on the Rushmore. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, you should have.
That's right.
All we need to do is get him to give him his wins back.
I agree with that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, it's not like he was the one sitting in there instructing the class and giving everybody the answers. He didn't control that.
That's right.
So why do you take those away from Bobby Bowden?
Agreed.
I know. Rob, let me ask you something about Coach Bowden. I think we all know the answer. If there was a scandal at FSU with his Christian background, do you think he would lie or cover up anything?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't
know. So, and you can't.
The only thing he did was he was the mama bear type when they jumped on Jeff and was giving Jeff a hard time. He protected Jeff too long.
Right.
Other than that, there was no type of cover up, or anything else. So.
Well, if you're saying that he did the cover up, then you just say that Joe Pa was sitting in the shower in the chair watching everybody. So
right. And they knew about it and didn't didn't the president and the athletic director either go to jail or get fired? Or
it was a
big
mess.
That was proven.
Yeah, it was a big mess. And I can't believe they gave back the wins.
I know.
Right. And for what cause? I mean, they just said, "Hey, we're just going to give Joe Pa his wins back." I don't get that.
Yeah,
that
was
I
interesting.
think they did it right. There was no uproar about it. Nothing proven. Well, he really didn't know.
Did you see the movie about that? I think who was the guy that played the Godfather? Played Joe Paterno. Who was it? Al Pacino. Was that how you say it?
Yeah.
He played the part. It was a good movie.
That.
It was good.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, you need to go to watch it. It was really good.
I don't really ever even sit down long enough to watch a movie. So,
Working man.
I don't have time to do that. But what I was calling about is about all this stuff, and Sankey saying, "Well, we don't need to expand right now," and he's not for it. He's got too many contracts through whatever date. Now, when those contracts run out with television and Atlanta and all that sort of stuff, he may jump right in there and say, "Hey, we need to expand." But I don't see. He's one of the smart. He is why college football is where it's at as far as the conferences and the conference championships because of him.
Yeah.
He was the first one that came. He made Steve Spurrier and them mad when they played it. Spurrier said that, there'll never be another national champion.
That was Kramer, right? Kramer did that.
Yeah, it was Kramer.
Yeah.
I thought it was Sankey.
No. He was. I think he was working for the SEC at that time, but it was Bill Kramer. Was it
Roy?
Roy Kramer. Yeah, Roy Kramer.
Roy Kramer.
He used to be the AD at Vandy and then became the SEC commissioner.
Okay.
He's the one that started. Yeah, he's the one that changed college football.
Okay. Well, I'm not. I guess I wasn't paying that much attention to that conference at the time.
That's okay.
But but back to your thing about the Mount Rushmore. I don't think you can. I really don't think you can just pick the top 4. There's just too many of them.
It's hard.
Because we didn't even touch Jake Gaither that was at Florida A&M, and we were talking about who is it that's got the 410 wins that was in
Eddie Robinson.
Right, Robinson. So I just think that there's too much and too many of them that are out there that should be on there for what they've done. If you take the top 25 coaches, look at how many lives those people have really. I think that they deserve more than being on the Mount Rushmore. Because of what coaches have done. President's a 4-year deal and blah blah. But
yeah, I'm with you, Rob.
They do a lot, but they don't touch. They don't touch near the lives that mold the country as nearly like it was, because we don't even talk about the players that were in the smaller schools.
You just said something seriously. My coaches at Southern Mississippi had more of an impact on my life than any professor, any teacher.
Don't blame them for how you turned out.
No, I'm telling you, I love those guys. I do anything for them. They taught me a work ethic and never give up, never give in, teamwork, all these things. I learned it there. I wasn't disciplined until I got there. I didn't know what hard work was until I got there. And I tell you what, Mac Brown, that's just one of the smartest men I've ever. He's got a photographic memory. People have no clue how intelligent this guy is.
Most of your coaches have always been history buffs. They read a lot about great generals and stuff. And that's where they get. They followed leadership. And most leadership, yes, I'm gonna ride your rear end right on out. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna put my arm around you, hug you, and tell you how much I love you. And go from there.
Yeah.
And just like this new law that the governor just signed last week about now that coaches and basically staff can give some of their money, and everybody says, "Oh,
hell, they don't make enough money to give it away. Nobody's paying them anything."
Right. But here's the thing: if you're driving home and you see a kid walking in the rain, you can't even stop giving him a ride home.
That's crazy.
As a high school coach. You can get in trouble for that. Yeah. You can't buy them a
But
hamburger.
I'm going to be honest now. Everybody gave them rides. Come on.
I got that. But by rule, you couldn't do that.
Yeah. We down in Cape Coral, we used to have to drive over into town to the projects, pick up our players and drive them to summer workouts. Every school did it. Everybody did it. You weren't supposed to, but the entire county was doing it.
Yeah, there's not a coach out there that didn't take money out of their pocket to help kids eat, and I've helped pay for
teachers.
Right.
Teachers do that. They buy them clothes. They buy them jackets. They buy them shoes.
Rob, speaking of that, when you buy me lunch? Hey, listen, we got to take a break, Big Daddy.
What caller do I need to be?
You call us at 8 o'clock. We'll give you something good.
Yeah, I'm driving. I'm crossing the state line, headed to Alabama. So.
All right, be careful, buddy. Thanks for calling.
God's country.
All right, guys.
All right. Did you want to look better, feel better? Jason Kovaleski can make that happen. Jason will be back in the saddle next Tuesday. Looking forward to him getting back in here. The guy's incredible. Graduated from Bay High School. They got everything you can try it before you buy it. Max Fit Sports Nutrition. Get out to Newby's 4 wonderful locations. John and Charlotte always give back to the community. Let's make sure we support them. Before and after all the Gulf Coast Jams, make sure you visit one of the 4 of the Newbies. I know Newbies, the mothership, after Gulf Coast Jams, is going to have some big-time parties going on down there. Get down there and have a great time. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. The legend, Dr. Ward. We get back.
Keep the game going with ESPN Northwest Florida. Just because you get out of the car doesn't mean the sports talk and live play-by-play have to end. Just say, hey Alexa, open ESPN Northwest Florida. From Michigan Avenue to the man cave, from the car to the kitchen, we've got you covered. Keep the game going. Hey Alexa, open ESPN Northwest Florida.
Your safety and proper care of your boat in an emergency is crucial. When it comes to on-water assistance, response time is everything. And since 1996, in the Bay or on the Gulf, it's SeaTow. SeaTow's Coast Guard licensed captains are on the scene in an average of 1 hour or less. SeaTow gets members home or back to boating faster. Become a member today at SeaTow.com or call 850-234-2323.
It's time to take your season to the next level when the Jaguars return to the bank in 2026. Become a season ticket member and unlock exclusive access to ticketed events, members-only experiences, NFL membership club perks, and more. Availability is limited due to in-bowl renovations, so don't wait. Call 904-633-2000 or visit jaguars.com/season tickets to secure your spot at the center of the action. We'll see you at the bank this fall.
Lace up your running shoes for the 6th annual Jam on the Coast 5K. Presented by Visit Panama City Beach in partnership with Gulf Coast Jam. Join us May 30th for this family-friendly race at Frank Brown Park and running through Gales Trails. Every participant receives a premium race t-shirt and a finisher medal. And that's not all. Registered runners will receive an exclusive coupon for Gulf Coast Jam merch for one of the biggest events of the year. Don't wait. Register now at pcb5k.com.
He's a beacon of light to many and an inspiration to all. The Coach James Hale Show.
Pro-gun, pro-flag, and pro-Pisha.
Live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
I got Ryder. And we're back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. It's Wednesday. It's 7:30. We got the legend, Dr. Ward. I'm telling you right now, he is the best at what he does. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. If it doesn't look right, doesn't feel right, get down there. 2 things, my arm did not look right, did not feel right. I went down there and had biopsies, and I'm pretty sure I will get the phone call, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be operating again. The guy is great. I swear by him. Doc, how are you doing this morning?
Oh, just having a good day. How about you guys?
Couldn't be. I got legends in here today. I'm doing great. Hey, I couldn't believe it, man. They picked you to walk out there on the stage, you and Spurrier. That was incredible. How did they pick?
Yeah,
talk about that.
So yeah, Morgan Wallen came to Gainesville, and we took our kids, and they each got to bring a friend, and man, the swamp was rocking. It was a great time. And he's quite the entertainer. And actually opening up for him was Ella Langley.
Wow.
And she basically left Gainesville to go to Nashville to win like all the country music awards. So man, it was just a great show.
All right. Did you see the text I sent you or the statement I put on Facebook on your post? Like, what time are we leaving? And then I never got a response. I guess you didn't read it till you left. All right. Anyway.
Yeah. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
There
Sorry.
you go. That's all right. All right, let's get into Florida Gator baseball. Let's talk about this SEC. You love baseball. We all do. How many teams, Brian? 12 are in the
12
top,
from the SEC.
12 from the SEC. It's incredible. Let's talk about the Florida Gators. Are you going to go down and watch them play? I think Steve's going to come in Friday. I think he's going to head down there around noon, go to the game. Are you going to go watch any of this, or are you going to stay home?
I cannot go this weekend, which is why I was hoping we'd get a top 8 so we could host Supers. I can go the next weekend when we host somebody from Hattiesburg.
You better watch out, baby. You better watch out.
Absolutely.
We'll go together. Let me know when we're leaving. Anyway, you know they're going to win this thing. I think it's pretty easy, in my opinion. Just my opinion.
So we play Ryder at on Friday at 1:00, and Ryder. So you know how the conference tournaments are. I really like the way the SEC has taken the double elimination away, made it single elimination. Because a lot of these tournaments, and I think Southern Miss may be in a little bit of trouble because of this. So some of these conference tournaments, you've got these teams playing 6 or 7 games and burning arms. So like Ryder has one pitcher that's like their ace, and they had to win their conference tournament to go. That kid pitched 107 pitches on Friday, and then on Sunday went back in and pitched another 81 pitches. So that their pitcher did 180 over the weekend, which is just insane to me. And to think that he's supposed to be ready to go against Florida on Friday, I don't think so.
Who are the other two? I forgot.
Miami and Troy.
Ooh, Miami.
Well, Gators already saw Miami this year, so that's good.
Yeah,
I mean, it's obviously an in-state rivalry. Troy is usually solid. They didn't have quite the year they've been having recently, but those aren't cupcakes, but Florida should handle them.
Yeah, and one thing that I think, like, if you're looking at regionals, look at the 2 and the 3 seeds, and if the 2 and the 3 seeds look like they're going to be tough against each other, think about that.
That's
then
right.
both of them are gonna be battling in their game.
That's
and
right.
if you get a 4 seed that's not that bad, the 1 seed can kind of coast and then be ready to go in that second game. And whoever wins, I would say Miami and Troy, that's going to be a pretty competitive game. I think it's a coin flip either way.
Yeah, Troy's pretty good now.
So they played the 6th toughest schedule in the country. They're the only non-SEC team, except for I think North Carolina, to have a top 10 strength of schedule.
Yep.
But yeah, whoever wins that Miami Troy is gonna, that's gonna be a battle, and then hopefully Florida's pretty fresh from beating a team like Ryder in the first round, and I almost think we save King and Peterson for game 2 and 3, and maybe throw like Sandifer against Ryder.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to this. Got to watch some baseball this past weekend. I watched the softball. I love watching that softball stuff. Let's go back to something. I saw this longest active streaks entering 2026 for us, the regional play. Florida has 17 consecutive. Their streak started in 2008. Oklahoma State, 12 consecutive times. They started 2013. Vandy had 19. It ended this year. It started in 2006. LSU, Brian, like you pointed out, they had gone 13 straight years. They started at 2012. It ended this year. And then you had Dallas Baptist. I didn't realize that. 11 times.
Yeah,
11
they've
times.
been very good.
Wow. And that started in 2011, ended this year. And did you hear what's going on in Omaha, Doc? Did you hear about that? They're having people go see the damn counselors and everything else down there. The bar all the people that own bars, have restaurants, are in mourning
mourning
because LSU fans will not be there.
You know what though? I went to my first trip to the College World Series was 2 years ago, and LSU wasn't there then, but their fans still go to Omaha.
Do they really? Wow!
Just because they enjoy baseball. No, and I would say LSU baseball fans are some of the best college baseball fans around.
All right, Doc, I had a question for you guys. I'm going to real quick because I always want to ask you, how's your boy doing in his baseball? Everything going good there?
All's good. He played at Public Park in a tournament this weekend, acquitted himself quite well. He was picking it up on a different team. It wasn't his team, but we play actually in Santa Rosa Beach this weekend.
All right, here's your Dr. Ward weekly question. Who is the number one, the average attendance by regional host teams? Who averaged the most fans of the 16 teams that are hosting? Who was the number one?
Oh, that's easy. That's Mississippi State.
It's not even close. Good job. Not even close. 11,780.
To be fair, what else do we have to look forward to?
Other
than softball.
Hey,
Other than softball.
They're great, man. Who's number two? Who's number two?
I believe it's the Texas Longhorns.
You are correct, sir. 7,243. Who's number three from the great state of Texas?
A&M.
It sure is. 6,020. Who is number four? You should know this.
Number four would probably be Auburn.
Dun.
Oh, Florida.
The Florida Gators at number 4. 5,869 fans average. At number 5, you just mentioned them, the Auburn Tigers, 5,821. Who is number 6? Glenn Manley should know
Florida State.
You are correct. The Seminoles, 5,349. Now, who is number 7? Academics are incredible at this school. The Harvard of the South.
You already said Mississippi State.
Southern Mississippi. Can you believe that? Southern Mississippi's 7th and 8th? That's great.
Again, what else is there to do?
The only thing we're good
I've
at.
been to Hattiesburg.
That counts.
5,207.
Oh, that counts the people in lawn chairs, right?
There you go. Okay. Number 8.
Prison work release.
Now, number 8 is not an SEC school. Who is number 8? That should help you because there are not many from outside the SEC there.
Down to 2.
What about North Carolina?
You're right, at number 10.
Yeah, I think it's the other one.
Who is number 8?
I think Georgia Tech.
No.
Oh, okay.
Out of the Big Ten.
Georgia Tech's a nerd school. Come on. Nobody goes down.
Yeah, but they're all into analytics.
Out of the Big Ten.
No.
Who is it?
No. That's as many as go to their
Oregon?
football games.
Who?
Is it Oregon?
No.
It's as many as go to their football
We got to
games.
take a break. We get back, we'll finish up with this survey.
Oh, come on.
Hey, they're doing pretty good. They've only lost
they're good.
one question. Y'all have only screwed up one question.
They
Y'all
lost
knocking
more
out
football
the
games
ballpark.
than they have baseball.
Let's talk about some of our great people. We love, you know what? Today is a world famous J. Michael's Spaghetti. Only on Wednesday. It'll be packed out lunch and dinner. If you're down here at the Gulf Coast Jam, the beach is packed, by the way. Go check it out. Don't get the seafood. Try that spaghetti. You'll love it. You'll see an old man in there in a raincoat. We wash him down every day when he gets through. That's Dr. Manley. You will love it. The legendary J. Michaels. Now, these people are the best at what they do, just like Dr. Ward. Locals taking care of locals. That's Stevenson Air Condition, the most honest, hard-working guy out there. Get it serviced right now before summer, and then you do it again before winter. It lasts longer. Your unit will. You'll save money on your power bill. If you got an old one, get a new one. It'll pay for itself over a period of time. You got to go Stevenson Air Conditioning. Locals taking care of locals. I can't even say how good they are. They are incredible. Great people. Stevenson Air Conditioning, number 1. We'll be right back. 104.3, 8 o'clock. Gulf Coast Jam tickets, 1 pair. At 8 and 8:15, we'll give away another pair. Be right back with Dr. Ward.
ESPN Northwest Florida, the Paul Feinbaum Show.
Chris, hold on. Over your left shoulder, right if you're watching on TV, can you explain that wall over there?
You got all my goats here, Paul. You got Dabo Swinney to go to college football. You got LeBron James to go to basketball. And then you got Paul Feinbaum, the GOAT of the radio.
Paul Feinbaum, weeknights, 6 to 10 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your weather forecast on this Wednesday. A possibility of thunderstorms and very light rain this afternoon. An evening with a moderate breeze around 13 miles per hour coming out of the south, and temps near 82. Tonight we will have mostly clouds and light showers and be warm at 76. A variety of some clouds and light showers tomorrow and a high 83. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Your goals matter, and at Anytime Fitness Panama City, they're ready to help you crush them. With expert coaching, personal training, and virtual workouts through the Anytime Fitness app, you'll have all the support you need inside the club and beyond. Limited time only. Join today for just $1 down and start your fitness journey now. Don't wait. Visit 107 West 23rd Street, Suite W8, or call 850-818-8184. Anytime Fitness. Let's make healthy happen.
Support comes from Amazon Business. Free your team from time-consuming procurement tasks. Discover smart business buying where unmatched selection meets AI-driven tools to simplify complex processes so you can focus on what matters most. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Giving your liver a spring cleaning is easy with Active Liver from New Nordic, the delicious daily detox that will keep you feeling your best. Search for Active Liver by New Nordic on Amazon or pick up some at your local CVS, Wegmans, or GNC.
If your neighbor, employer, or grandmother were traumatized by comments made on the Coach James Hale Show.
One thing people aren't saying a whole lot about, and I'll probably get in trouble,
but just wanted to take this moment to say, get bent. We're live from the J. Michael Studio, ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Don't forget, 8 o'clock, give us a call, 215-6290. We're going to give yourself a pair of Gulf Coast Jam tickets for every single concert going on out there, the whole 4 days. We're going to give them to you right here at 8 o'clock. All right, Dr. Ward's on the phone. Doc, let's finish this up because I got to get your opinion on these regional matchups, who you think is going to win these things. But right now, we're at number 8. Most average attendance of the 16 teams that are hosting. Brian, I think you might have this. Who is this out of Big Ten?
Well, like I said, I think they drew more fans for baseball than football. I think they had fewer losses in baseball than football. I think it's the mighty UCLA Bruins.
No! Doc, who is it? It's from the Big
Nebraska.
You are
it's Nebraska.
correct. 5,123.
Again, what is there to do in Lincoln?
At number 9, who is it from the SEC? Glenn, you're cheating. Who is it? SEC. Roll.
Alabama.
Roll Tide. Good job. 4,052. At number 10 from the ACC. Somebody mentioned earlier, who is it?
We already said North Carolina.
You are correct. 3,180. I thought it'd be more than that. At number 11, where are they from? You won't want to get lost up in the woods up there. Where are they from? They're not from the Big Ten.
Ding, 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 ding.
West Virginia.
You are correct. West Virginia, 2,973.
Shouldn't even be hosting.
Number 12. Doc mentioned them earlier. Number 12. They're from the ACC. Who is it?
Oh, the nerd school, Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech. Brian and I were talking about this. Baseball bigs over there, but I guess there's so much to do in Atlanta. Yeah. Only 2,891.
Well, there's only 1,000 parking spaces. So
well, that's fair, too.
At number 3, this guy is the coach of the year. It's incredible what he's done, I think, in 3 short years. They win the regular season SEC championship. They win the tournament. The guy's incredible. But the people that try out that game, that's embarrassing. But number 13 is who?
It takes a bit.
Georgia. That is embarrassing.
2,495. That's not good. Number 14, they're from the Big Ten.
Oh, there they are.
Oregon,
2,493. Number 15, from the Big 12.
Oh, my God.
Pretty good.
They're going to be last.
Pretty good in basketball. Who is it? Kansas. 1,549. This is embarrassing.
So here's what's great, though, and I know where it's going, and they're going to be last. I still stand by my 2 statements because they still might be correct.
Honest to God, this is embarrassing, man. Nobody goes to the football games. UCLA 1,050 is what they average at home games.
Wow.
That's embarrassing.
Their softball team draws more than that.
And you know what? They're pretty good in baseball.
They're real good.
All right, let's go. I want you guys' opinion. Let's focus in on the SEC. The game's in Austin. Does Texas come out? Do they win? Doc, yes or no?
Yes, Texas got a really favorable draw,
Yeah,
one of the easiest. They are coming out of their regional.
All right, we got Texas out. Glenn, do they get out? You
Oh,
agree?
yeah.
Brian,
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
agree.
Mississippi State at home, almost 12,000 fans. Do the Bulldogs
It'll be more
continue to
than that.
play?
Yes, Mississippi State got, they were like a 14 seed or something like that. They got a crazy good draw, too. So, yes, Mississippi State is going to win their regional.
Everybody agree?
Yes, but we might actually lose a game in this regional, but we'll still come out.
All right, we got two. Keep going. Georgia Bulldogs. I'm telling you right now, they're going to do it. Everybody agree with that? Georgia keeps playing?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, easy draw, really good team. They're making it.
All right, the Auburn Tigers, which I think is a very good team. They kind of gave away the Arkansas game. Does Auburn keep going?
Yes, Auburn got an easy draw as well.
See, I think their draw's a little tougher than it should have been as a 4, but yes, I think they get through.
Glenn, Auburn keep playing.
Yeah,
Here we go. Everybody's got Auburn going.
Yeah.
Here we go. I think this team got an easy draw. I do. I kind of do. The Florida Gators. Do they continue to play, Doc?
I love our draw, and Miami's third baseman is injured, and he's one of their leading power hitters. I think Florida wins pretty easily.
All right, here we go. Texas A&M. Do they continue to play?
A&M got a decent draw too. I think A&M wins there still.
Sure.
I don't like how they're playing down the stretch. I'm actually going to say this is one where they don't get out. I think
I'm kind of leading that way.
I think either USC or, in a weird way, I know it sounds crazy, Texas State could do something there, but I just don't like the way they're playing. I think A&M comes up.
Glenn, who keeps playing?
I think they keep playing. I just think the overall roster thing will help.
All right, Doc, A&M keeps
Do you
playing.
guys want to know how many quad one victories USC had this year?
How many?
0.
Yep.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna go with Doc, A&M. All right,
I got to pick someone to get upset.
Alabama Crimson Tide.
Okay, there's the team that is not going to make it.
It's
Let me
tough.
explain why. Okay, Alabama should be able to take care of them, but they're a scrappy team. The other thing is the 3 seed in that bracket is also very weak, and Oklahoma State is a power hitting team. They are going to score a lot of runs. Alabama is a solid team, but if you look, they score 4 to 6 runs per game in that range. They don't have a lot of games where they go out and score 10 plus runs. I think Oklahoma State is a very dangerous team, and I think that they're the ones that Alabama is the one that I've kind of circled as the team that probably isn't going to get out of their regional.
If I didn't have crimson-colored glasses, I would agree because I agree 100% with everything Doc said. On paper, this looks like the one that's the most likely to happen, but I don't know. I got a feeling Bama's going to pull through, and it's probably nothing more than the
They play pretty
glasses.
good at home.
They
play
did.
pretty good at home.
They did, but
Glenn,
they could easily lose that regional.
Does Alabama keep going?
Yeah, I think they do. I think they pull it out. I think they may lose a game in there, but I think they pull it out.
Yeah, Doc, I'm going against you. Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide. All right, Arkansas. Do they continue to play?
Yeah, okay. Arkansas got the absolute best scenario. I even think it's better than them actually hosting as a 16 seed. To get sent to Kansas and play in that regional was a gift. I think Arkansas wins the Lawrence regional.
Yeah,
I agree. I don't know that it's easier than hosting, but as far as not hosting, it's as easy as it gets. And the way they're playing, I'd take Arkansas.
Glenn, Arkansas?
Yes.
I got Arkansas.
I do too.
All right, Ole Miss Rebels. They're not hosting either. Do they get out? Do they make it? Do they continue to play?
they're in the Lincoln Regional, right?
Yes, that's a tough one.
And who's the 3 seed in that
Arizona State.
regional?
Ooh, Arizona State.
Okay. Yeah. Arizona State's a really good team. I don't think Nebraska gets out of that regional, but Ole Miss, Arizona State, I think the winner of that game, Ole Miss just hasn't played well. They have all of the pieces. Yep. They just haven't played well towards the end of the season. So, I don't think they get out, but it wouldn't surprise me if they were to get hot and win. But I'm going to go with Arizona State in that one.
All right.
I actually think Nebraska's going through there, but I agree. I don't think Ole Miss.
Ole Miss doesn't play more. No. All right, Tennessee, Chapel Hill. What happens to Tennessee? Do they continue to play?
Well, let me say this. UNC got screwed by the committee by putting Tennessee and East Carolina both in that bracket. Though, East Carolina made some noise. They're the team that knocked Florida out of the Conway bracket, the Conway regional last year. Florida didn't even get to play Coastal Carolina because ECU took care of them both times. So Tennessee could do it, but UNC's really good. I still favor UNC, but man, the committee really gave UNC probably one of the top 8 seeds. Definitely, that's the hardest bracket.
I agree.
So Tennessee does play or doesn't?
No,
they're out. No. Tennessee's out.
I think the draw is going to sharpen and fire Carolina up. I think it might really get them
All right,
going.
Kentucky at Morgantown. Kentucky continue to play.
So Kentucky, it was a 3 seed. They play Wake Forest.
Yeah, Wake Forest.
No, Kentucky's probably going to beat Wake Forest in that game because they're going to throw Jelkin. Jelkin has beaten. Basically, Jelkin is the reason that Kentucky didn't get swept. They didn't win any SEC series, but they won every time Jelkin pitched. Mm-hmm. So, I think Kentucky's going to probably win that game. And it's going to help West Virginia be the champion in that region because they're going to beat Wake Forest and send them in the loser bracket.
So no Kentucky going forward.
It's a joke of a region, really. I don't think Kentucky comes out. I really don't like the way they're playing. I don't like that they lost the first rounder in the SEC.
Now, Doc, you said no Kentucky. They're not going to play any further, right? They don't make it out.
I said no Kentucky.
Kentucky's fortunate to have made the field.
All right, Oklahoma, Atlanta. I don't think Oklahoma's going to beat Georgia Tech.
They're not.
No, Georgia Tech all the way.
Okay, y'all did good. Y'all did really good. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams not making it, but we're still in pretty good shape. All right, Doc.
Let's circle back to Florida State real quick.
Yeah,
all right.
That's not good because Coastal Carolina's in there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's right.
So the question is, which Coastal do you get? Do you get the one at the beginning of the season?
I think Florida State's going to. Florida State's going to do it.
Well, here's the thing, though. They got their number 1 pitcher back. He's back.
Yeah.
So you saying FSU didn't make it?
I think they make it out, but Coastal is the biggest threat, I think, out of that bunch.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I think.
I'll say this: Coastal had Fluky back for their conference tournament, and it didn't help them.
Yeah.
I like Florida State getting out of
Tallahassee. I just think that's the toughest.
All right, Doc, we got to take a break. Thank you, buddy. We will talk to you next Wednesday, and we'll see how you did in your picks, okay?
All right, sounds good, fellas.
Thank you, great one. Appreciate you, man. All right, let's talk real quick. I got to get this in. Steve's Bike Shop. Steve Bertishaw, swim coach at Mosley High School. The guy is incredible. Steve, come in tomorrow if you'd like. The guy is unbelievable. You want these electrical bikes, go get one. New, used, it doesn't matter. They deal with you. Steve's Bike Shop on 23rd Street. Kyle Vandergrift, that family, legendary family. Kyle Vandergrift's incredible. Listen to him every Friday right here on the ESPN Northwest Florida. Kyle, TK Vandy Roofing General Contract. They design it, they build it, commercial, residential. They can do it all. Turf Pro Pest Control. Patrick Garner can make your yard look like a golf course. He can get every bug out of the house and out of the yards. Listen to him every Monday right here in the ESPN Northwest Florida's locals taking care of locals throughout the Panhandle. And right now, give us a call after this break, 215-6290. I don't care if you're the first, second, whatever. Whenever Randy answers the phone, give us a call. You're going to win a pair of Gulf Coast Jam tickets. And that's for every concert going on for the next 4 days, starting Thursday. And who's the big one Thursday night? I just said his name a minute ago. Keith Urban. Yeah, right here from ESPN Northwest Florida. We'll be right back. 215-6290.
The new app from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is designed specifically for sports fanatics like you. The sports content you demand is always on. Live stream our national and local sports talk anywhere you go. Reach us on all social media. You can also be a part of the show. Call and text into our studios. Plus, up-to-the-minute weather and traffic maps. The new app from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is available at the Apple Store and Google Play.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your weather forecast on this Wednesday. A possibility of thunderstorms and very light rain this afternoon. An evening with a moderate breeze around 13 miles per hour coming out of the south, and temps near 82. Tonight we will have mostly clouds and light showers and be warm at 76. A variety of some clouds and light showers tomorrow and a high 83. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Do you bathroom map your city? Know exactly where the restroom is in every store just in case you have a sudden urge? Stop mapping and start living. It's time to meet Emsella. Emsella is an FDA-approved chair that uses electromagnetic energy to strengthen your pelvic floor. One 28-minute session is equivalent to 12,000 Kegels, and 95% of patients report a better quality of life. Call Thrive Alternative Medicine, 850-655-7090, 850-655-7090 for the Emsella chair.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe, ESPN Northwest Florida.
The locals love it.
Crawfish season is back, and the heat is on at Lone Star Boil House. Lone Star Boil House is where the locals go for delicious, mouth-watering Cajun crawfish, shrimp, buttery red royals, and everything crab. Plus, Lone Star Boil House is now serving liquor. Get crawfish 6 days a week, open to close. To-go crawfish also available at the front bar, and crush the follow on Facebook for frequent food and drink specials. Lone Star Boil House, 320 West 5th Street, downtown Panama City.
This is Coach Stephen Pearl. Your home for Auburn basketball on the Panhandle is 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show, live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Roll Tide. Alabama Update is brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. Anytime, day or night, they're there for you. We got a winner to Gulf Coast Jam. Good morning, sir.
Hello.
Hello, who is this?
This is Drew.
Hey, Drew, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Great. Do you live in town, beach? Where you at?
I live in town.
Good job. Now, you excited about winning those Gulf Coast Jam tickets?
I am excited about it. I'm worried about my wife leaving me for Keith Urban, though.
My wife has seen him twice, and when she found out he was there, she got us fixed up. So we're going. My roommate in college, his wife are coming to town. We're going to go see Keith Urban. It's supposed to. They got a good lineup. It's not just him. I think I think every day they got some good people there.
Yeah, this is a great lineup.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Hey, listen. I always ask everybody when they call in, what's your favorite college football team?
I tell you the same thing every time. It's the Michigan Wolverines.
No.
Can you get the tickets back? Can you get the tickets back? That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Thank you for beating Alabama, Saban's last game coaching at Alabama. That was sweet of you. How you like that new football coach? How you like the new one? I think he's going to be great.
I'm hearing great things from my family up there. Great things.
Yeah, I think they're going to be pretty good. You got the quarterback back that played every game as a true freshman. I got a feeling they're going to be tough. I do. I think Michigan. That guy is a great coach. I think he's a lot better than what you had. A huge upgrade. I'm looking forward to see what they do next year. I really am.
Me too. I can't wait.
Well, listen, thank you so much for listening. We're glad to help you out, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. Get out to Pepper's Mexican Grill right up that way if you want to before you go. That's a great place to eat. Or any of our great sponsors, go support them. We certainly appreciate you listening. And call back, okay?
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So much.
All right. Now, if anybody wants to call in and give us away something that you got, we'll take it. Just make sure you say you want Coach Hale to have it. It could be money. It can be creature comforts, anything.
I can give you the headliners each night. So Thursday is Keith Urban.
Ooh.
Friday is Chris Stapleton.
Wow.
Saturday, Riley Green.
Ooh.
And Sunday, this is going to be a little departure from the genre, Post Malone, who is incredibly popular.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And is it true Glenn's going to close it out? Is there any truth to that? I heard a couple
I said
songs.
Post Malone. Yeah, they got the same amount of tattoos.
Glenn, what are you going to sing? What are you going to hit with us? What's it going to be this year?
I'm not sure yet. So
come on, tell us, man. All right, Alabama update. Let me jump into Bama. I knew we were going to have some callers today. I've had this for a while. I do want to go over it. This is the Alabama update brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. I tell you what, they are the best at what they do anytime, day or night, is Stevenson Air Conditioning. Last time, every SEC team had beaten Alabama. Now, going forward, this is not going to be a big deal. But when Saban was there, it's been a long time for some of these schools. Georgia, they finally got it done in the SEC championship team. They beat Alabama in the championship in 2025. What was the other SEC team to beat Bama in 2025?
I know. Oklahoma.
At homecoming.
That's right.
So Oklahoma. Now you got to go back all the way back to 2024 for two teams. Who beat Bama in the SEC 2024 team from this great state? Both teams from this great state that Brian hates.
It would be Vandy.
Oh my God.
Vandy and Tennessee 2024. Now I was at this game.
Didn't we
the
lose
last
Oklahoma
time
that
this
year,
team, No. Tennessee beat them and Vandy beat them.
That was it?
Yep. Now, the last time this team beat Alabama was back in 2023. I was there. And they beat Bama at home. They beat Bama at home. Which is this powerhouse program that beat Bama in 2023?
Texas.
You are correct, sir, the Texas Longhorns. You got to go back to 2022 in a freak play. They go for two. They get it done. They beat Bama in 2022. Who was this team?
Louisiana.
You are right, Louisiana. Kelly's biggest win as the coach at LSU. Now, you got to go all the way back to 2021. On the road, coaching cost Bama this game, and Nick Saban was the head football coach. The offensive coordinator blew it. They had first and goal on the 1 yard line. They threw a pick. They threw an interception on first down. What school beat Bama at their home place in 20?
That wasn't the 21 game.
2021 game. Who was
but that
it?
wasn't the game that he threw the pick on the one. That was the 19 game.
Who was it?
Auburn.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Texas A&M.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Never mind.
yeah. Remember we went nuts with
was Auburn.
you don't remember I went crazy about the
I
offensive
was talking
coordinator?
about the ball that ended up on the dude's rear
In
end.
2019, who was the team that beat Alabama?
Same story, Auburn.
Auburn, thank you, sir. You got to go all the way back to 2015 when this team beat Alabama. Who was it? And they beat Alabama in Tuscaloosa. You had actually people leaving the stadium early. Yes, it was. And who was the head coach at that time?
Hugh Freeze.
Hugh Freeze, the best bought team you can get. Ole Miss beats Bama at home at Bama, Bryant Denny in 2015. Now, you got to go back all the way to 2010. This team beat Bama at home. Bama was ranked number 1 in the nation.
I know this one, too.
Who was? Yes, who was the head coach?
Go on, Glenn. Call me Sheldon.
Who was the head coach?
That was Steve Superior.
Who was their quarterback that's going through stage
Dave
4
Garcia.
cancer? Yes, it is. Great job, Brian. Dang, that's great.
No, that game's burned into my memory because I still swear the 2010 team might have been the most talented team in the
Alabama
Saban
had.
era.
I think you're right. They just didn't play together.
They weren't very good.
They lost to They lost to South Carolina. Who else did they lose to? War damn it.
Auburn, yeah.
Yeah. Then they went to a bowl game and destroyed Michigan State.
They lost 3 games that year. There was one more. I can't remember who it was.
Ole Miss? No.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Wasn't an SEC school, I don't think.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to 2008. This game was incredible. Bama loses. Who beat Bama 2008? Matter of fact, this team wins the national championship and had a Heisman Trophy.
That's Florida.
The Florida
God,
Gators,
it's been
game
that
of the
long.
century. Yes,
Wow.
last time Florida Gators have beaten
I
Alabama.
guess they don't play that often, but
2008 SEC championship game. That was an unbelievable ball game.
yeah.
Let's go back to 2007. Who was this team that beats Bama? And I believe the game was played in Bryant-Denny, I think. No, not that. No, I think it was away.
I mean, State's got to be in here somewhere, and I think they beat Saban one time. Yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah.
So I thought you'd get this easy.
I thought they beat him one time. But
Who was the head coach at Mississippi State?
I think that was Kroom. I think it was the year he was Coach of the Year.
Yes, it was, 2007. Yeah. Glenn, do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I cheered.
Thank you, Glenn. 2006, the last time this team beat Alabama Crimson Tide.
Golly, who's left?
Who beat Alabama in 2006? It was Mike Shula's last year.
Well, no, he actually had a half decent last year. He just blew the Auburn game. Wouldn't have been Kentucky.
No.
Tennessee.
No.
Trying to think who's left in the conference.
I think Houston Nutt was the head coach.
Arkansas.
Yes,
yeah, okay.
Arkansas,
Is it
2006.
Arkansas or Kansas? Which one is it?
Last time they beat them was 2006. This happened
still
in
too soon.
1997.
Way
that
back. One I know.
Who was
Mike
it?
DeBose.
Yes.
Because I took so much heat over this. Kentucky beat them.
Kentucky walk. I believe it was a Kentucky, too.
That was the year Alabama had, like, the goalpost torn down on them like 5 times that year because DeBose kept losing.
This game, you got to go back to 1975. Paul Bear Bryant lost to this team. That's the last time this team has beaten Alabama.
God. Who's left?
1975. The game was played.
Is it a team that's in the conference now but wasn't then?
The game was played in Birmingham.
Answer my question, though. Is it a team that's in the conference now?
I know you'll get it right if I answer that.
Well,
yes.
It's Missouri.
Yes,
Okay,
it was.
yeah.
Missouri put it on Bama.
That's the only
I think
one
it was
I
the
could
first
think
game
of.
of the year. I think it was the first game of the year. All right. Alabama's dominated SEC play. I think we got everybody. Vandy. Did I forget Vandy? Oh, Vandy was 2004. Yeah, we got them all. We got them all.
Wow.
Glenn, what was your most enjoyable Alabama loss? What was your most enjoyable Alabama loss?
War damn Eagle. It doesn't matter.
Any of them?
Any of them. Yeah. Bama punt, probably.
See, me and you remember that. To me, that was just like the kick six. It broke your heart. Well, it didn't break yours, but it broke mine.
I got to tell you.
Here's the same guy blocks it and recovers.
This is not a joke. This is not hyperbole. I swear, if I'm watching television or something on my phone, and that kick six play comes up, I change it. I cannot watch that play ever again as long as I live.
I understand.
And it's like nobody's around, but I still do. I cannot watch it.
Well, here's the thing to me, though. Being a special teams guy, when you put those big guys out there, somebody's got to cover.
Yeah.
And so I think he learned not to put some bigger guys out there.
Yeah. I think everybody in the country learned that. That's a good point. You should have been coaching special teams. Alabama would have won the dang thing.
Funny thing, the bigger miracle for Auburn was the week before. The Georgia thing, how that happened, I'll never know.
Let's talk about some of our great people. Beef O'Brady's, I'll skip them. We'll talk about them in just a second. Hey, you love jewelry? We all do. Mm-hmm. You want a great deal going on right now, Russ, Amber, and Patrick, they can do it. They got a big, huge estate. It's been going on the whole month. This place, the estate was incredible. They've got some good merchandise down there. They deal with you. You can also have your wish list down there. Tell them what you want. Put your name up there. Your husband comes in. All he's got to do is look at your name. Go get what you want. That's the best way to do it. But they buying gold. They're buying silver. They're doing everything, and they give great deals. David Adams, designer jewelry. Go check it out. You'll be glad you did. We just talked to the legend, 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. Go see Dr. Ward. He's the best at what he does. The legendary J. Michael's restaurant, the world famous J. Michael's Spaghetti today and only today. It's going to be unbelievable. After you go there, you're going to have to go to Max Fit Sports Nutrition. You want to look better, feel better.
Yes, you are.
Jason Kovalevsky's going to help you out, baby. 2 great locations, Pier Park and 23rd Street. 4 beautiful locations for newbies. John and Charlotte, always giving back. After the party at Gulf Coast Jam, everybody's heading down to the mothership. They got all kinds of specials going on down there, bands, you name it. Get down to newbies before and after Gulf Coast Jam. Have a great time. Now, give us a call, 215-6290. We're going to give another pair of Gulf Coast Jam tickets. Go see Keith Urban Thursday night on us, the legendary 104.3 ESPN Northwest.
Sing it, Glenn.
Roll Tide.
Hey. It's here. The 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida app version 2.0. Now featuring ultra high fidelity. You'll feel like you're in the game. Plus, more opportunities to win weekly prizes from local businesses when you click it to win it. Download the 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your weather forecast on this Wednesday. A possibility of thunderstorms and very light rain this afternoon. An evening with a moderate breeze around 13 miles per hour coming out of the south, and temps near 82. Tonight we will have mostly clouds and light showers and be warm at 76. A variety of some clouds and light showers tomorrow and a high 83. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Your safety and proper care of your boat in an emergency is crucial. When it comes to on-water assistance, response time is everything. And since 1996, in the Bay or on the Gulf, it's SeaTow. SeaTow's Coast Guard licensed captains are on the scene in an average of 1 hour or less. SeaTow gets members home or back to boating faster. Become a member today at SeaTow.com or call 850-234-2323.
This May, we honor the courage, sacrifice, and service of America's heroes. At Coin and Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry, we're proud to celebrate Military Appreciation Month with an additional 15% off any fine jewelry purchase for all active duty and veteran service men and women. Whether it's a service-inspired piece, a timeless gift, or something special to mark a milestone, thank you for protecting the freedoms we hold dear. Coin and Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry, proudly saluting those who serve.
He's a 10-foot-tall, barrel-chested beast man who showers in vodka and feeds his baby shrimp scampi.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Please welcome.
Pain don't hurt.
Live and local from the J. Michaels studio, the Coach James Hale Show, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Florida State, Florida State, Florida State. Woo! We're changing it up on you today. It's
we never know what's going to happen here.
We got Mark McLeod at 8:30 on everything about Florida, so we're going to skip the Auburn Tiger update, Dave. B4 Braves Lynn Haven, get out to have a great meal today. I want to thank Panama City Beach for these beautiful tickets we're giving away. All right.
We got a winner.
We got a winner. Good morning, sir.
No, it's ma'am.
Oh, good morning, ma'am. We got a female listener. I love that. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. Turn that music down.
Good morning, Sheila.
Sheila.
Okay.
Sheila.
Maybe she'll call us back.
Sheila, call back. I got to talk to you.
Randy.
Randy.
She might be a little shy.
Hello. You got to answer. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Who is this?
This is Dustin.
Oh, I don't know how. Hold on just a minute.
He's got the wrong phone line. I love it. Sheila.
Golly.
Sheila.
No, not Sheila.
No. All right.
Unless you're from Australia.
Yeah.
Operator error.
Yeah, we'll wait for Sheila to call back.
Sheila, call back. If you want the tickets, you better call me back.
Yeah.
215-6290.
Maybe Sheila can take Dustin.
Yeah. Maybe they
match made
in heaven. All right, Glenn, as Sheila calls back, let's jump on the phone. Let's jump on FSU. What's going on? Brought to you by Newbies. Get out to one of the four locations. Have a great time.
We still have Dustin on there?
Well, no. Are we supposed to talk to him, Dustin?
No.
No.
Okay, well, signal 9 on that. All right, here we go. FSU, of course, is hosting the region, number 10 seed. If they win, they'll be hooked up with Alabama. So
Roll Tide.
So, but they
hopefully,
yeah, they're 38-17. Had they not lost to Pitt, I think they would have moved down to 9, maybe 8. But they will be playing St. John's, who's 33-24. Friday.
Timeout. Let's bring Sheila on this radio show. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Where do you live? Panama City Beach or where?
Panama City Beach.
Good girl.
See, she heard she was going to have to talk to Coach James Hale, and she said, I don't know, I'm dealing with that. She hung up on him.
Then I said she wants those tickets.
There you go.
I don't like talking to him during the Auburn football update.
Okay.
All right. Well, all right. Who is your team?
I just said it, Auburn.
Yeah.
No,
boy,
man. Auburn. How bad do you want those tickets? No, I'm kidding. That's awesome. What do you think, man? Talk about this new coach. What do you think about this guy?
Well, everybody has a chance, so we're excited. We're always the underdog, and you just never know what's going to happen in a football game.
I'll be honest with you. I've watched what he did when he's an OC at Tennessee. He is really good on the offense side of the ball. He's a really great coach. I think he's going to do well there. I've already said Florida and Auburn are going to be the surprise teams this year in football. I really believe that. I want to ask you about baseball. To me, they kind of gave away the game. I think it was to Arkansas. They could get hot and do something here in this world. They could make it to Omaha, I think.
You never know. I mean, they really could.
Yeah. Who are you going to take with you to the Gulf Coast Jam?
I am going to take my husband.
Good. Now, is he an Auburn guy, too?
Oh, boring.
It is boring. No, he is not an Auburn fan. He is actually an Ohio State fan.
Oh, my gosh.
Dang, man. But how did you two...
Somebody spiked your drinks.
How did this happen? An Auburn girl and a Buckeye guy get together. How'd that happen?
It was fate, apparently. We actually met here in Panama City Beach.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
See what happens when we let Yankees down here?
They take away our women. They're taking away our women. They're taking away our national championships in football. The Yankees. My God, man. What has happened in this world?
We make a joke that if we ever discussed sports prior to getting married, we probably would have never married.
Yeah.
I got to be honest about this now. I know you're a nice person. I shouldn't even said that. But how did your parents take it knowing you were dating a Yankee? I mean, did you have to, were they okay with it?
It's funny, we actually eloped to the courthouse.
See?
Oh, my God.
After the fact, all families met because nobody knew each other.
There you go. That's cool. That's awesome, man. Well, listen, go out and have a great time. Who are you looking forward to the most to listening to on these concerts? Who are you looking forward to?
Actually, Post Malone.
Yeah.
Looking forward to hearing him.
Well, good. Go all 4 times. Have a great time. Don't hang up. Brandy's going to tell you what you need to do, okay, to get the tickets.
Okay, sounds great.
Thank you, dear.
I think
Bye-bye.
she's won before. I'm not sure.
I swear that's one of the best calls ever. That was perfect.
By the way, we eloped, just so nobody...
Sorry, Glenn. I'm sorry for the interruption.
That's great.
Go ahead.
I love it. So, we're playing St. John's at 2 o'clock on the ACC Network Friday. And they're 33 and 24. Then Coastal Carolina will play later on today. They will play number 3, Northern Illinois. And 35 and 17 for Northern Illinois, and Coastal Carolina 37-21. I think they're the biggest obstacle in that region. I think FSU will pull that out, though. But they were number 2 in the Sun Belt Conference, and their Major League draft pick there, Cameron Fluke, he is going to return, 6'2" pitcher, but we'll see what goes on. This is FSU's 3rd straight region under Link Jarrett, so congratulations to them. But our biggest challenge really, I think, is not necessarily Coastal Carolina. It's our inconsistency on offense. We're either bombing it or we can't hit it with a boat paddle. So I don't know what's going on, but we'll see there. In the Tallahassee region, like I said, they're tied into the super region would be with Alabama, should both of those teams come out of there. And Issa Torres, the shortstop for the softball team, of course, she made first-team All-American. She made National Defensive Player of the Year. She had 1 error all year. And the official score during that game gave her no error. They gave them a hit, but we still hanging on to that. She was a top 3 finalist in the Player of the Year. She set an NCAA record for 16 consecutive hits and 16 at-bats.
Wow.
She is number 3 right now in the batting average at 530. That set a record. In 54 games. The one who's leading right now is, and I think she's through too for the year. Her name is Mariah Poehler from Purdue. She's batting .555 in 54 games. And number 2 is Elena Rudd out of Robert Morris at .551 out of 47
Yeah,
games. So
all of them are done.
yeah,
Yep.
so they're all done. But so anyway, somebody could catch up. The player of the year in Division I is the pitcher from Nebraska, Jody Fromm, and then the freshman of the year is from Oklahoma, Kendall Wells. So that's what's going on with that. There's 9 ACC teams in the playoffs, and I'm doing them in alphabetical order. Boston College is 36-21. They're the number 2 seed in the Athens region. They will play Liberty Friday on ESPN Plus at 2 p.m. And of course, FSU will be playing it on ACC Network. Georgia Tech. 49-8, they're number 1 seed in Atlanta. They're the number 2 seed overall.
Mm-hmm.
They will be playing UIC, which I don't know if it's University.
Illinois, Chicago, I believe.
Chicago, yeah. So and then Miami, they are number 2 seed in the Gainesville region. They'll play Troy on Friday at 6:00 on the ACC Network. And then University of North Carolina, they're the number 1 seed in Chapel Hill. And they will play number 4 VCU. They're the number 5 seed overall. NC State. Okay, NC State's taking a break. So
all right, we got time to take this call, or we want to? All right, let's take this call. Good morning.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Tony, the Clemson Tiger.
Tony, the Tiger. What's up, big guy?
Just recovering from shoulder surgery for the second time in 5 months, but hey, I'm getting better.
Boy, that's tough, man. What'd you do? Did you fall or what?
No, I got hurt about a year ago at work and had to have my labrum repaired. And then, unfortunately, while I was having that, I was about a month away from getting back to work. A physical therapist shoved my shoulder funny and tore my rotator.
Oh God, my brother did that. That's hard to recover from. I hate those things.
Yeah. I'm used to knee injuries. I've had like 10 knee surgeries, so I'm used to knee surgeries, not shoulder.
See, I just pay them to say I'm still hurt so I can stay out of work. I don't actually have them hurt me.
No.
You didn't know what to say to that.
Yeah, no, I found my surgery on my shoulder. I had to switch hands to drink beer, so I had to learn how to do that all over.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to ask you something. What's the deal, man, with Dabo? I love him. You guys are 11.5 point underdog, 11.5 underdog to LSU week 1. 11.5 week 1. That surprised me. Does Vegas know something I don't? Do you know something?
Well, actually, you know what? About a month ago, it was worse than that. It was a 17-point underdog.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That was when I went out and laid some money down on it. I changed the line.
Yeah. Did you?
No, I'm telling. At 17, I'm taking Clemson all day
because they're usually good on defense.
Yeah.
They weren't great last year stopping the run, though.
LSU, there's still a lot of questions to be answered down there.
What do you guys think about this? Over under 50.5. Would you touch that?
No.
Seems high.
Yeah, it does. How's Chad Morris working out again? I heard he was doing really great.
Yeah, they said the offense is coming along, but I'm not really sure. But their defense is going to be lights out. But, I mean, if you can't score points and your defense is on the field for over half the game, you're not going to win in Division I football because your defense is going to get wore out by the end of the third quarter. And I see Clemson hanging with them through halftime, but I don't think they have a prayer. But hey, it's college football. Anything can happen.
Yeah, you're right. Well, buddy, I appreciate you calling. Guess what you won?
What's that?
You won the opportunity to take me out to your favorite restaurant and buy my lunch.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll be at J. Michael's today if you want to pay.
I think he'd rather have another shoulder surgery.
No, I'm messing with you.
Hey, you're going to have to give me about 2 weeks on that, and I'll take you to lunch because I can't drive yet.
All right. Maybe in 2 weeks I'll be able to give you something away to go eat.
All right.
Hey, thank you for listening. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, real quick, did you see the Ole Miss Clemson thing still not going away? It was on the ESPN yesterday. and they were talking the punishment for Ole Miss is probably going to be him getting suspended 1 or 2 games, and it's going to be a pancake game. It's not going to be him getting suspended during an SEC game. But they said it could be anywhere from that and a fine to some people are saying that they need to bring the gauntlet down on Ole Miss and ban them from a bowl. But ESPN said they didn't see that happening.
Nah,
they won't.
No, look at Michigan.
Well, actually, in that case, the charge will all be on Golding. I think. I don't think they'll punish the school.
Yeah, and look what all Michigan did. Bless their heart. I know we got some Michigan fans here, so blame Glenn. But anyway, Michigan got away with. They didn't take the national championship away from them for cheating for it. So.
Yeah, I just see him getting suspended 1 game, maybe. A fine or something, and that's it. And it's going to go under the table, and other schools are going to start doing it. So,
well, let me ask you this. Shouldn't all the Clemson fans just forgive and forget? Just forgive him and forget it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I'm over it now. I mean, I was pissed when it happened, but I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, that's right.
If you don't have any rules, if you don't have rules set in place against something, you can't be mad at somebody for doing it.
Yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. Well, listen, buddy, we got to take a break. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you, love you, and give us a call back sometime, okay?
I will. All right, love you guys.
Get that shoulder better. Get your shoulder better.
Listen to you, forgive and forget.
Absolutely.
Neville Chamberlain, you appeaser.
Pete Golding did not mean to do that. It was just an accident. He just did it.
He didn't know
Sometimes you just do things.
He didn't know somebody was doing it.
He needed a linebacker, so he went and got one.
You, sir, are the problem.
The American way. This is the American way.
I don't dispute that, but you, sir, are the problem.
I just thank all of our wonderful people. Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. You want a great meal today? Yeah, we all do. 10 wings and a side. If you're over there today in Lynn Haven, you make sure you go see Pat Pern, the city commissioner over there is incredible. That Beef O'Brady is second to none. They're incredible. Watch all the games starting tomorrow. Softball, then Friday, college baseball. Can't wait. Also, you're already over there. Go see Russ, Amber, Patrick. Get yourself some good jewelry. David Adams, they do an incredible job. Also, let me talk about Steve Bertishaw. I love Steve. He's a swim coach at Mosley. He opened up in 1979. You're doing something outstanding if you survive that long in any business. They got the best selection of bikes, standard and new and used electrical bikes. They're taking over the world. Where are they located? They're located right across the street from Sam's on 23rd Street. Maybe Steve will come in here tomorrow with us. I hope he does. Anyway, we'll be right back with Mark McLeod at We Get Back Florida Gators. We're on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Sports Blitz.
Spurrier is exactly that. Now, let me ask y'all this. This is going to be a intrigued answer because he's actually your head coach. Is Kiffin hanging into that eventually of the most hated coaches of all time?
Yeah, he's this era's nominee.
The Sports Blitz.
Live and local, weekdays, 4 to 6.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Los Rancheros has been doing it right for 20 years. Los Rancheros brings a top-shelf dining experience to you with the opening of their beautiful new building. Watch all college and pro games on Los Rancheros' 14 large-screen TVs with great drink specials daily from 2 to 5 and during all the games. Los Rancheros, the place for live sports and great food on 23rd Street between Jenks and Harrison.
At Brock Lawn and Pest Control, we're proud to be awarded the distinction of being Quality Pro certified.
Our technicians have passed rigorous training in eco-friendly application and prevention of pest treatments.
Part of the program is the practice of integrated pest management.
IPM's goal is to prevent pests from ever entering your home. It includes inspection, prevention, education, and, when necessary, application.
We're proud to be Quality Pro certified.
Brock Lawn and Pest Control, the standard and level of trust.
No one wants to deal with a plumbing, electrical, or HVAC emergency. It's even worse when you're not sure what it'll cost, when it'll get fixed, or if someone's just selling you something. When you call Hiller, you can trust our experts to actually solve your home's problems quickly. And with true transparency pricing, you know the price you're told is the price you'll actually pay. Book online now at happyhiller.com. Happy you'll be, or the service is free.
Call the Happy Face Truck today.
ESPN Northwest Florida. The tradition continues.
Lots of force on this one. Hello, Chop House. A 2-run homer.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Go Gators! Not a Gator. What are you? Gator hater, baby. Gator bait. Gator bait. Can't do that anymore. The great one, Mark McLeod. Everything you want to know about Florida athletics, what's going over in Destin, Mark has got the answers. Let's bring him on right now. Mark McLeod. Good morning, Mark. How you doing, sir?
Hey, good morning, Coach. How are you guys doing?
Thank you for sharing time with us. We certainly appreciate you all these years. You give us your insight to everything's going on. People really here enjoyed listening to you. And what's the best way people can keep up with Mark McLeod?
Bloodsportsradio.com at McLeod Live, McLeod Live, and SEC Blitz. I think I'm 6 or 7 teams in on the SEC 26 preview.
Okay, all right. First thing I want to start out with today, everything's going over here in our neighborhood down here on 38 Destin. Kirby, I kind of like what Kirby said. We're not going to have any kind of rules that we can break away, do our own thing, and play our own championship. What have you heard? Everything's being said up here. What are you hearing, and what's your take on what Kirby said?
Yeah, I love what Kirby said because I've been saying the same thing for 3-4 years now. They just need to. Look, the NCAA is doing nothing. They do essentially nothing. They sit on their hands through everything. We saw the transfer portal coming, NIL, everything, and they just sat there and let it happen and play out. And these coaches are going nuts. Players are being poached. They're being contacted during the season. Nothing's happening to much of nothing's happening to these schools that are engaged in that kind of behavior. You know, you see with the NIL, and Nick Saban said it best 3 years ago. When he said, guys, he came to SEC Media Day, he said, you know what's ridiculous is, guys, I'm walking after a practice in October, and I've got a guy coming up to me. He goes, every single week this happens, and I've got guys coming up to me going, hey, Coach, I need to talk to you. Yeah, I'm going to need a little more money. And he said, this is absurd that we have to deal with this stuff during the season, and I think Kirby's in the same place, and I think a lot of the coaches are. I think there is a little bit of a divide. You're going to have different opinions when you have a 16-team conference or an 18-team conference. But I do think I'm right in line with what Kirby says. Look, if they can't get it together, and they've had years to do this. They've been on top of this for decades, and they've done nothing. So, maybe it is time to break away. It's not ideal for me as a college football fan, but it may be the best way to solve some problems. And, okay, so you have a 2-league playoff. Maybe you create a 3rd league and add 20 teams to that one in time, in a year or 2, 3 years.
Yeah.
Where you can get these ACC teams and Big 12 teams to break away.
Mark, let me ask you this. What do you think about Lane Kiffin? He made a lot of comments, but he's talking about the SEC championship game, and Kirby was like talking about what a big deal and how, everything great about it, which I think is. But Lane Kiffin goes, yeah, I get what he was saying, but what if he loses his quarterback like he did? How did he love it then? What do you think about that? Do they need to keep the SEC championship? I love it. I look forward to it. It's the tradition, the history. But it seems like, it could go away.
Yeah, it is. It's going to go away.
Yep.
I mean, there's no way you can play a 9-game conference schedule, and if you expand the playoffs to 16 or 24, forget it. Most of those coaches are going to say absolutely not. But guys, remember, the SEC championship game alone raises between $80 and $100 million a year.
Absolutely.
And right now, as they've been talking about in Destin, these programs, you had one administrator say, and this is shocking to say, but you had one administrator say, men's college basketball, it's not a profitable sport for us anymore because of all the NIL money we're paying and everything else that's going on. We can't do it anymore. Even with the TV money that we're bringing in, when you look at paying athletes across the board, and for people that are listening, remember, this is not just about football or basketball. These schools are paying athletes everywhere. You got Texas Tech with $1 million pitcher on softball. But, it's just insanity, and right now the money is everywhere. They're talking about, and I know you're going to get to this, Coach, I'm sure, the collective bargaining versus, some of the other things that they're discussing over there, but everything's on the table. And, man, what they could hold, Coach, they could stay in Destin for another week and a half and still not have touched every topic that they need to touch.
Yep.
And everybody wouldn't have gotten their opinion out.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. Last year, I didn't think they did much over there. They didn't solve anything. And this year they haven't. I know because the NCAA and those things. But I feel bad. Really what they've done is made every head coach in the SEC a lot tougher. Now they've taken away the cupcake games before the Iron Bowl, before Florida State, all these rival games. Now you got to play an Hell, Alabama might have Texas and then play Auburn in the Iron Bowl. We don't know going forward. They've made it. The commissioner has made it tougher on these coaches, I think, in my opinion, than anything else he's done recently. You had another SEC game. We were ruling college football playing 8 conference games. Do I want to see an extra game? Yeah, because it's fun to watch on TV. I get it. But as being a coach, I understand how some of these coaches feel. These guys are going to fire. They're going to lose their job. There's one more loss for every coach. And now they're going to screw around. We don't have a cupcake game before a big rival game.
Remember,
I'm looking at it as a coach, and I understand some of these guys what they're saying. What have they done besides that in the last couple of years?
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it Kirby that said, look, we're not in Destin yesterday, that said, look, we're not in the championship trophy game. That's not who we're supposed to be. We're college football. We're different. We're a little different. We're not supposed to be like the NFL in that regard, that we have to find that absolute champion. Let's expand it to 24 teams or 30 teams. Mike Elko, I thought, made a terrific point. And this is why you don't ask coaches their opinion on this stuff, because Elko said, for me, go to 40, because at least then I'll know I have a job and I'm not going to get fired.
Yeah.
Because that's part of the equation here is these coaches are looking at this going, well, if you expand it out, if you keep expanding it out, hey, I've got a good chance to make it. And when you look at my agent, and when my agent goes back to negotiations and say, hey, look, we made it in the college football playoff the last 2 or 3 years, and by the way, here's where we receded this year and that year, and it's a defense mechanism. It's something for them to keep their jobs, because with these 9-game schedules and everything going on, it's insane. Now, the one area where I do disagree with Sankey's not a fan of the Week 0 games. I'm a big fan of the Week 0 games.
Go back. I can't hear you. Say it again.
I am a big fan of the Week 0 games.
Yeah,
Greg Sankey is
too.
not, and I disagree with him on that. I think, especially given the schedule, and for fans that are out there, it's like, for fans watching college football now is going to be like travel ball. We got to be there every week, because a lot of fans do miss a cupcake game. They'll sell their tickets and go hang out with their family, or go maybe watch another college football game somewhere, go take a long weekend somewhere. But now they're trying to make every single game important, and these coaches are kind of losing their minds over it, because they're already working 365 days a year trying to keep the players in their program from not hitting the portal.
Right.
And that's the thing with Sankey and the 9 games, is that the hardest thing to remember is that Sankey doesn't work for the coaches. He works for the presidents. And the 9-game schedule makes it a more appealing proposition the next time that TV contract comes up. And that's what the presidents need.
They're going to get more money next year.
Presidents are trying to turn red ledgers into black ledgers, and that's what they need to do. So Sankey, he may like the coaches, but he ain't going to listen to them, because that's not who keeps him employed.
And you could see Kirby on the SEC championship stage. You could tell. I can read that stuff. Kirby says what he thinks, and he wouldn't bow down.
I think
to
there's
any of them.
general disdain between Kirby and Sankey. I think there has been for years.
I do too. Yeah. I really do. Let's talk about the revenue sharing. What are you hearing? What's the latest on that?
Well, I mean, I think more will come out on that today. I really believe today will be a day when more will come out on that. But with regards to, the players and collective bargaining and everything, we can go in that direction.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, Danny White of Tennessee said there's a construct in the current law of the country that would work well for everyone in college sports, and he said it's called collective bargaining. But remember what happened a few years ago when the NCAA got all those players together and they were beating the drum, collective bargaining, and then they got in that meeting in Indianapolis, I believe it was, and they said, well, here's going to be your tax liability. And they all went, whoa, hold on here. Well, what are you talking about? And some of the other things about being a state employee that they didn't like, and they pushed back. Now you've got players who, these are new players. These guys weren't even around. They were in high school back when that happened. And now they're going, well, yeah, collective bargaining. That's what we need to do. We need to be a state employee. And now you've had Greg Sankey yesterday say, I've not had a student-athlete come to me and say, I want to be taxed like an employee.
Yep.
And he's absolutely right. So it's about to hit the fan again because you've got leaders from different organizations out there saying, yes, there needs to be collective bargaining. We need to do this. We need to follow the NFL model. And yet some of these kids, once they start seeing their tax liability and some of the other things they're going to have to do as a state employee, they're going to be looking at it going, I don't know if that's really what I want.
Hey, Mark, we have got to take a break. We'll be right back with Mark McLeod. Hey, you want that yard look like a golf course? We all do. Turf Pro Pest Control can make it happen. Listen to Patrick Garner every Monday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. You got a thing in the mail. They're going to drop your insurance. Your roof is too old. Don't panic. Don't freak out. Kyle Vandergrift can walk you through it. They can build a roof. Heck, they can build anything. They can design commercial, residential. They can do it all. And listen to Kyle every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. We'll be right back with Mark McLeod, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Lock it in and rip the knob off. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has turned up the power.
I'm getting an off-cheese, Spot Captain.
From Port St. Joe to Panama City to Fort Walton Beach, the biggest sports signal in the Panhandle.
If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your weather forecast on this Wednesday. A possibility of thunderstorms and very light rain this afternoon. An evening with a moderate breeze around 13 miles per hour coming out of the south, and temps near 82. Tonight we will have mostly clouds and light showers and be warm at 76. A variety of some clouds and light showers tomorrow and a high 83. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
With over 4 decades in business, Instant Replay Sports Cards is happy to take your collection to the next level. All new hobby boxes, signed memorabilia and supplies, new and vintage cards and Pokemon. Buy, sell, and trade. They're an authorized source for Topps, Panini, Upper Deck, and Leaf cards. Instant Replay Sports Cards inside the Stanford Station on 23rd Street next to Academy Sports. Come see the bigger store and the larger inventory or visit online, InstantReplaySportsCards.com.
Get ready to discover new adventures this summer and hit the road in a new Kia from Bill Bird Kia. You'll find the perfect balance of comfort, safety, and technology. Now offering 0% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of a new 2026 Kia Sorento or 2026 Kia Sportage during the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event. Stop by today, take a test drive, and discover the new Kia at Bill Bird Kia. Bill Bird Kia is the home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime online at BillBirdKia, PanamaCity.com. Movement that inspires.
Offer from Kia Finance America for well-qualified buyers on the purchase of a new 2026 Kia Sorento or Sportage with 2083 per 1,000 financed in 48 months. Cannot be combined with other offers. Quality is limited. See dealer for complete details. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. Must take delivery from dealer stock through 6/1/26.
for the A.
Here comes the throw. It's late. Braves win.
Your spot for the Atlanta Braves on the Gulf Coast. Listen live nights and weekends. This is Braves Country. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels Studio. ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We made some people happy today. We're going to do it again tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you how many we're going to give away or when we're going to give away. So you got to be listening all day tomorrow. Your last shot. They're giving free tickets to Gulf Coast Jam right here on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Might not give away any. We might give away a lot.
Are you saying they only like us when we give them stuff?
Seems that way. Anyway, listen tomorrow. I think you'll be happy with us. All right, Mark, Mississippi upset some people. They wanted to give away, they didn't want to tax the athletes. Made a lot of people upset in that state. I'll be honest with you. If I got to pay taxes, then I think the athletes got to pay taxes. That's just me. That's just my personal opinion. And didn't you say some states are trying to?
Why would they not?
Yeah, they should have to pay like anybody else.
But here's the answer. Morally, you're correct. But the answer is because Alabama's doing carve-outs, Georgia's doing carve-outs, Tennessee's doing carve-outs. They're all looking for recruiting edge because voters are fans too.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. It's an arms race in the legislatures as much as it is on the field.
Mark, what's going to happen?
Yeah, it was big talk in Arkansas too, guys.
Yeah.
But remember, within the Southeastern Conference, Florida, Texas, Tennessee, no state tax, right?
That's right. And Mississippi now. Mississippi's going to not have state. Now. Yeah.
That's true. That's right. That's a great point. But I saw a post by a guy. It says it was an op-ed column, and he said, "No, taxes." And part of his thing was about collective bargaining versus. For the NIL versus some of the things or other things that have been mentioned. And he said taxes aren't going to be a big thing. Yes, they are. They're going to be a huge thing. Or else these legislatures wouldn't be doing the things that you guys that we're sitting here talking about.
Yep.
And you're right. I think Brian said, the coach, you said, the people were mad. I remember seeing social media posts last year when all that stuff was coming up, and people were infuriated. People that are making $70,000, $80,000 a year, their combined family income is 100 or less, maybe, and they're sitting there going, wait a minute, are you kidding me? Why should this kid who's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year not have to pay taxes? What benefit? Why should he benefit from it? He's a kid. He needs to learn this if he's going to be.
Yeah, they're not politicians.
Yeah.
But Mark, I'll tell you this, the vocal ones were mad, but there's a whole lot who weren't saying anything because they just want to make sure Ole Miss has a shot at the top players, State has a shot at the top player and all like that. And there's a lot of those people too.
Yeah, that's true. It's a divide. It's created quite a divide. And
they won't be vocal because they'll lose that yelling match.
Yeah. It'll get to them down the road. But when the collective bargaining thing happened a few years ago when they got that committee, those players were on that committee were talking very positive about it to various sources in the media until taxes came up, and then they said, "Whoa, wait a minute, what?"
Those darn
state tax.
Those darn details.
We're going to lose all this money. That's when they didn't like the collective bargaining, and they didn't want to be an employee anymore. Because there were some other things about being a state employee that they didn't like either.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Wait till they learn about union dues.
Who are the top two teams in the SEC and college? I got Texas and Georgia. Who do you think are going to be the top two teams in the SEC?
I think that's right there. Yeah. I did a piece for over in Jacksonville, helping a buddy of mine out who does television, and he said, "Hey, can you help me out with some NFL draft stuff for 27?" Texas had 7 players in various mock drafts, and I reached out to a couple of the guys who I do know who do the NFL mock draft thing, and they cover the NFL, and they said Texas is flat loaded. They do, and 7 different players were on mock drafts for the first round alone. So Texas is loaded. They're loaded for bear, and that's why Sark has to get it done this year. They kind of underperformed last year.
Yes,
they really underperformed last year, and that loss to Florida was bad for them. But you look at Georgia. I think Georgia has a very good team, and the lines of scrimmage look really good for the Bulldogs. Of course, you got Stockton back. You've got some players. The wide receiver position is going to be interesting to see how that manages. But boy, they're loaded at tight end, and then you've got Ole Miss. Ole Miss is going to be a good football team, especially with Chambliss back at quarterback. And that's the thing about the SEC. The SEC is going to have about 8 schools this year who should be really good at the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a couple of those would be great. Who knows? But I think that's going to be a big plus.
Hey, before we get out of here, Dave, we were talking earlier. I want your opinion. We'll just focus right now on the SEC. You had to pick the 4 greatest coaches all time in the SEC. We had Saban, Bryant, Spurrier, and Bob Neyland. Did we get that wrong?
No, I think that's an awfully impressive list. It really is. The fourth one is the one that drives me nuts, because I think we all can agree on the top 2, and I think most people would agree on the top 3.
Yeah. Well, Spurrier changed college football. He changed the SEC. He's got to get credit for that.
Impact, certainly.
Yeah.
And you look at what he did at South Carolina.
That's right.
In addition to Florida, that just was just unbelievably impressive.
Yeah. Well, he also, what he did, he put Duke on the map.
Yes, that's a good point. Yeah,
yes, sir.
He did.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let me ask you this. I'd like to see Carl Franks be on the committee to pick the playoff teams. He's been a head football coach at Duke. He worked for the legend Steve Spurrier. He's an honest, good man. I'd love for him to be on that committee. We had Jeff Bauer from Southern Mississippi. Jeff's a great guy, too. Did a great job when he was on it. I would love to see Carl Franks on that committee. I think he's over in Destin right now, to be honest with you.
He may be. I know he coached at Bethune-Cookman for a few years.
Yeah.
Running back coach.
Yeah.
I know we did the show. Scott Brantley got him on one day, texted him, and he came on with us, and it was a fabulous interview.
He's an awesome guy.
He's very insightful, really is. And, of course, you were able to get the token Southern Miss guy quote in there on the show, so that was good.
Well, since you brought it up, what do you think, man? We all know Southern Mississippi's favorite to win the World Series of college baseball. We know that.
Good God.
Who's going to win this? Who's going to win? We'll just say it right now because we're running out of time. Who's going to win the national championship? It's going to be a team from the SEC, I hope. Who will it be?
Wow. It could be Georgia. How about that?
Yeah.
Georgia, baseball. I mean, that's insane. And I believe, who would Florida play if they win the
Southern Mississippi, Golden Eagles, baby.
I think so.
I said we got the easiest path. Southern's got the easiest path to get there.
Watch them get shelled by the 4 seed to start this.
All right, Mark. Our time's running out. Thank you so much. We will talk to you next Wednesday. Love you, brother.
All right, take care. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, don't forget tomorrow, Gulf Coast Jam tickets. Maybe not. You're going to have to listen to find out. I think you'll be happy, though. Go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry to cut you
all
off.
I was going to say, I'm going to stick with what I said at the beginning of the year. If an SEC school wins the national championship, I think it's Texas. That being said, if you're asking me to pick right now, it's not pandering to Richard, but I think Georgia Tech. I really like Georgia Tech.
That wouldn't make me mad. Glenn, who do you think is going to get it done?
I'm kind of like Brian. I like Brian's pick. I really do.
Auburn's going to shock the world.
Pretty good team, too.
There's
a lot of good baseball teams.
There's a lot of good baseball teams in there now. So,
and I'm going to
when you get to
Texas got a
the
shot.
Super Regional will kind of clear all that out. So we'll know. Yeah.
Who's got the best pitchers? Who's going to keep the orange fresher, longer, and all that kind of stuff? And you can follow it right here on ESPN all day long, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Don't forget, Beef O'Brady's is the place to be if you're in Lynn Haven to watch all these games, softball games starting tomorrow, baseball Friday. And don't forget the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant today, Stevenson Air Condition #1. And we're out tomorrow, Gulf Coast Jam tickets, maybe. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. What are you going to give me? Huh? Give me something.
Like your black man.
Take ESPN Northwest Florida with you everywhere you go.
Anytime, any place, anywhere.
The sports talk and live play-by-play doesn't have to end